So I got a comment asking about why do I keep catching an edge on flat sections, or how do I snowboard a flat section? And we're at Winter Park, they got a pretty mellow run open, so we're gonna go over it. So obviously when we're snowboarding, we want to be making turns. And when we make the turn, it's kind of how we lose the speed. We lose the speed through the turn, and then as we cross, if we want to gain speed, we point ourselves down and we're gonna gain a lot of speed. So as snowboarders, we turn our board sideways, and that's how when we're sideways, we're losing speed. So the only way to catch an edge primarily is for your snowboard to go sideways and then your edge to go down, and then you catch and you fall, whether it's toe side or heel side. So when you're now in a flat spot and you don't have a lot of speed, what we want to do is not turn our snowboard. We want to regain that speed, but also if we go 90 in this flat spot, well, now I'm stuck. I gotta like run out of here, kick out of here, or use my clue bindings to get out of here. So we don't really want to be going 90. We want to stay forward, but to a lot of people that's scary because that's how you go fast. So I'm here to help you. What we want to do is we want to make sure when we're in a flat spot and we're going slow, that we're in a stacked body position. Shoulders over knees over toes, we're here, we're strong. And then we just slightly put our weight over one of the edges. We pick an edge, heel side edge or toe side edge, but we're not making these super swoopy turns in the flat sections. This one is like, it's not as flat. Pretend we're in like a really flat section. But we're not making these crazy turns or going 90 degrees in the slow flat sections, which is where we would catch our edge and fall. We are trying to stay straight and just barely. I am barely on my heel edge right now, okay? I'm barely on my toe side edge right now. But my upper body doesn't change to do this. All I do is apply different pressure with my feet. And now I'm starting to go faster, and I can make a bigger, wider turn now that I'm out of the flat section. But when we're about to hit another cat track, it's a steep one. But when we're in a flat section, whether it's super flat or kind of flat, or, you know, that sweet balance of not bending at my waist, not leaning back. We're gonna just get real slow in here. I'm barely on my toes. I'm barely on my heels. See how much my upper body's not changing? So I'm in this flat section and I don't need to go 90 degrees. So I shouldn't catch an edge. I should be stacked and strong. Barely on an edge, barely on an edge. Now if I'm going fast and I want to slow down, obviously if we can go 90, we can slow down and then we can go straight again. So that is how you as a snowboarder can handle a cat track and not catch edges. It's when you're on that cat track and you're still trying to take these super wide turns that just don't work. And one of the other reasons why you catch an edge as a beginner is a cat track, it's harder to pick your toes up. It's harder to pick your heels up. The steeper the run, the easier it is to get lift at the bottom of my board. So on a steeper run, being 90 degrees is a lot simpler, a lot easier. If it's flat, which we'll go to the bottom, I'll show you really quick. It's harder to pick up my toes, making it easier to catch that edge because we're at 90 degrees. So let's quickly rip down. Woo-hoo! Ice. We're gonna get to this flat section. Hopefully no one is trying to go that direction. So as we get to flatter terrain, it's harder to pick these heels up and have balance and not fall over. So when it's flat, we want to stay straight and we want to just barely shift our weight. So I hope that helps you guys. If it did, hit the like button, subscribe, follow whatever platform you're on, snag an evolution sticker to support the dream. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. YouTube really wants you to watch the video at the end of this one and let me hand select that video for you.